What is the meaning of life? You give the meanings to it. Is that easy? Yes. Because we are different, we give different meanings to different things. What is good for me, you would say, is not good at all. If I'm happy with something, or maybe I think, wow, this is a beautiful home, maybe you say, no, that's ugly. This is grey, everything is grey around you. But one person say, wow, this is elegant and beautiful. Some would say, yeah, if I would be rich, my life will be happy. If I will be successful, my life will be better. But think about the famous people who took their lives, like Marilyn Monroe or Robin Williams. Everybody loved them. Marilyn was so beautiful, she was so successful, everybody loved her. And what about Robin Williams? He was successful, also he was funny. People loved him, but he took his life. Why? Because of the meaning about happiness or the meaning of life. They thought they were not successful, but they were. They saw things from different perspectives. They were not happy. So if you want to give meanings to your life, you have to think about how can you make your life more enjoyable? Because depends on you. There are some people who think the life is suck and they just want to make it through. And they're suffering through every single day. They get up in the morning and they are already in depression. They are frustrated and they have lots of anxiety about everything. They cannot find good things. They focus on bad things or negative things. There are people who are wishing. Maybe you met some, or maybe you are that person. I was that person before. I wish I have this, I wish I have that. I was complaining about everything, but I did nothing to change my life. I was complaining about what I didn't like, but I didn't work on myself. I didn't put the work in that to change my life. There are people who are giving up, unfortunately. And there are people who are successful. They have a different meaning of life. These people are taking the steering wheel and they know this is their responsibility. This is the responsibility to go wherever they want to go. Live the life how they want to live their lives. They have a goal, and this is really important, this is crucial. If we don't have a goal, if we don't have a vision, what we want in life, we cannot get there. If you're just driving around aimlessly and you don't know where to go, you will never end up there because you don't know where you want to go. So this is why it's really important to have a goal. If you have time now, please take a paper and a pen and write down what is your biggest goal? What would you like to achieve in your life? Maybe you said, I don't know, I don't have anything. You live a boring life, maybe for a long period of time. Maybe you lost momentum. Maybe one day you were so excited writing your books or maybe painting a beautiful picture. And now you are somewhere, maybe you have a couple of kids, or maybe you are alone absolutely, and you lost your momentum. But now, this is your time, you're watching this video because you want to know what is the meaning of life. And the meaning of life, as I said, the meaning you give to it. If you say the meaning to be successful or be rich or find your God-given purpose, then what can you do to live that type of life? So if you have some goal, some vision, write it down. Doesn't matter how big it is, doesn't matter how far away it looks. Just write it down because it's really important to see it. If you don't know, think about what did you like when you were younger? What did you like when you were alone, or you just wanted some fun? Did you have a hobby? If you don't have anything and you cannot think about anything, then maybe this is the time to try different things. Yeah, that's boring. How can I try different things? It is simple. There are many things you can enjoy, that you can try it. If you do nothing in your life won't be more excited. How you think about your life and how you live your life right now, that will lead you to the same future. If you don't change anything, you will find yourself in 5 years or 10 years or 15 years or 30 years in the same situation, or even worse, because you will be more upset because time is running out. Lots of people are in depression because they think the life is going by so fast, flying by, and they didn't accomplish anything. This is your time because you are still alive. You can grab your pen and you can write it down, what you want in life. And then, step by step, think about what is the really first step I can take towards my goals. If you have a huge goal and maybe people are laughing at you, don't share with them. Share only with people who are believing in you. And the other thing is really important. Don't wait till people are saying, yes, go, let's go, do it. No, this is your life, this is your responsibility. If you want something, you have to do it. Nobody else will do it for you. If you want to lose some weight, nothing will happen if you go to the fridge all the time and you open it and eat everything up. You have to take responsibility and throw out every garbage from the fridge. If you have a lot of chocolate and cookies at home, if you want to change your life, get rid of that stuff. If you don't have a self-control, you have to do something else. But you can do whatever you want in life, if you really want to. Just think about a little bit. What do you think? How many years do you have to still be alive? Do you have 50 years, 40 years, a couple more years or days? We don't know, nobody knows. But what would you regret you didn't do in this life? What is the thing? Just write down a couple. If you have only one, that's okay. But if you can, write down a couple of things you really wanted to do in this life. Maybe help someone. Maybe you wanted to learn a new skill. You wanted a new profession. You always wanted to be a writer or a singer. You wanted to be a veterinarian. What did you want to do in life, what you didn't do yet? Maybe you think you don't have a skill. You can learn it. You can learn anything. If you can watch this video, you already learned how to turn on your phone. That was simple. You can learn anything. You can learn anything on even YouTube. There are many free videos. If you don't want to pay, or you are not able to pay because you don't have the finances for that, that's okay. But you have to do your steps, because when your time comes and you are about to leave this earth, you will regret it if you don't do it. What will you regret? What do you want? Maybe you want to travel somewhere, and maybe that's a really big dream. Don't shrink your dreams, enlarge your faith, because with faith everything is possible. As the Bible says, if you have a faith as a mustard seed, little tiny mustard seed, you can tell to the mountains to jump into the sea, and everything will be possible for you. So let's go and talk to this little mustard seed. Talk to your dreams. You will move mountains. You can do anything what you want in life, but you have to decide you want to do it, and you will do it. Because if you have only a plan and you don't have any actions, you never will reach your goals. If you have a big plan to go to a big holiday, if you don't save up the money, if you don't start traveling and looking for the opportunities, you never will be there. Maybe that will take a little while, maybe a couple of months or years to save up, but you can do it. You can do whatever you want to. Almost everything, almost every dreams are possible. I say almost because I don't want to be that person who say, yeah, you can do everything. But honestly, sometimes we cannot. Maybe there are some sport things that you have to achieve when you are really young. Maybe because you didn't start it like ballet, you didn't start it when you were a little kid or maybe a young kid. Maybe you cannot do as much things if you start when you are 60, but you can be still a ballerina if you want to. I'm just saying it's a different level, but you still can do things. Maybe you cannot go to compete with teenagers because you are already older, but it doesn't matter. There are many people who are in your age. Maybe you think you are too old, maybe you think you are too young. Doesn't matter. But you can do something that make you happy. You can do some accomplishment around your goals. Maybe you wanted to paint something and you think, oh, I want to paint, but I am not so expert. I'm not an expert. I don't know how to do it. Go to YouTube, buy a book. Go, if you don't have a money for it, just go to the library and you can find books there. You can learn. Nothing can stop you if you don't want to stop. Your life is your responsibility. And how you see life and what is the meaning of life is absolutely depends on you. And you can give a beautiful meaning to your life. Now, let's go. Reach your goals. Thank you for listening and see you next time.